What's going on, y'all? This is Cruz with Cruise Control Radio. Man, listen, we're here with A West.
Yes,
What's going on, man?
Appreciate you, buddy, for having me.
This is the first time we got a live audience, so this is pretty
Let's go.
dope. Can I hear something from the audience? Make some noise.
Live audience.
I made sure we did that so that we can get all that out the way. So, man, it's been crazy.
Today.
We've been supposed to get this interview since Control the Ville.
Yep, at the Control the Ville.
So we'll start from there, man. Like, how was the show, Control the Ville, the energy that you brought, the people that came out for you, man? How was that experience?
Man, Control the Ville 2 was epic, fam. You did your thing,
for
real. So I had played a lot of music that I did not put out when I did the show. You know, and Living Good is out now that I did the showcase. I performed at the showcase, and then I also did Who Want It, which is coming up. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to figure out the mixing and mastering behind that, but the energy, you know, I have a lot of support from my family and friends, you know what I mean? But also learning how to be a master of ceremonies to kind of control the crowd and be like, hey, you know, that crowd participation is where you get them locked in and drawn in. So, and I have a lot to thank as far as like CTC, as far as Six Square Academy and everything like that, you know, going through those different parameters to actually know how to perform and know how to have merch and, you know, have the whole demographic as an artist, because a lot of people don't know that. So starting off with Six Square and starting, you know, developing as an artist with Click Tight Circle, that was awesome, you know?
Yeah, no, and I would say from the first Control the Ville to the second, like, the growth, and that was only, I think, like 8 months in between the show, like, that you were able to come out, because you won second place, the first one, and this one you came back, stronger crowd, you know, better presence, so that was dope, man. So, so we're here, 6 months later?
From the second one?
From Control the Ville, yeah. It's like 6 months later.
I say about like 4, 5.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy,
so
man.
So now we're shooting
man.
this video, man. Living Good, man. What's the song? Obviously, it's like You Living Good, but what made you want to write this song? Like, was you know what I'm saying, was you in that right space? You just had the best like day of your life and you was like, yo, I'm...
Crazy part about it is I wasn't even living good that day, the way, like that day that I had wrote it.
Yeah.
I just had that vision that I wanted to live good. I wanted to feel better. And then we was driving down to Knoxville with my guy, Nix. It was like 2 cars, you know what I mean? It was going down to Knoxville to do a performance with him. And me, my brother, Joe, you know, I was telling them like these concepts. So when I think of songs, I think of concepts behind them. So when I was like, man, they played the beat and I was like, man, I'm living good, man, I'm living good. And that's where the vision had came, like, I want this. I want this attainable to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And my loved ones and stuff. So when you have to manifest, or, you know, the law of attraction, or you read The Secret, you know what I mean? You actually have to say what it is that you want, command it from the universe, or command it and tell God what it is you want and pray on that. So I stood on that, man, and then they didn't even know I was gonna put that record out, man. They thought it was just like a in the car session and stuff, and I was like, nah, this is gonna be a record. And I turned it to one, you know what I mean?
And how it came to fruition is crazy, because it is a manifestation. Like, even with the plot of the video, like how we shot it, it's like you still manifesting in the video as well. Right. So where does that come from? Is that something that, you know, you learn on your own, law of attraction, and how did that like come into your life post?
Well,
crazy.
So one thing that I really did, man, I used to do a lot of meditation and stuff. I used to tell my family about breathing and meditation and actually wanting to get into that stuff. So that's where I started doing self-development. And then it turned into, you know, now I have to act it out. It's kind of like when you say when you pray little, you have little power. When you have a lot of prayer, you have a lot of power. Yeah. So in that, it's action-based. What is you gonna do after you said it? You know what I mean? Yeah. So that action became more reality, you know, and then after that, you have others that starting to believe in you. You know what I mean? And a lot of things that I started with, man, a lot of people didn't believe in me, but as you can see, people starting to believe and seeing what I'm saying, fool. And I just want people to understand where I'm coming from. So when you listen to A West, you tapping into my reality. You know what I mean? It's saying, you know, I live, you know, everybody has those moments when they feel like they live good. Yeah. But sometimes those moments might be your low.
It's just better than yesterday, too. Yeah. It's like, shit, I'm living good. That's just better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of how people think living good looks like.
Right.
It's a feeling.
Right.
Type shit. So glad you was able to express that. When I first met you, was back, I think 2 years ago probably.
Yeah, about
R&R Studios.
Yeah. When we did the first interview.
Yeah. Yeah. You was you dropped Tracy's Son.
Yeah.
And so now from that album to where you at now, like what can you say, like where you grown most, pause, and like how, you know, you matured in certain areas?
I would say that Tracy's Son was the birthing. You know what I mean? Like where people can honestly see A West. You know what I mean? Tracy's Son was where, I have these thoughts and these lyrics and metaphors and similes, but I started diving into my artistry with that EP. You know what I mean? So once Tracy's Son came, and then people started going, like we went to the EP party and everything. People started seeing like how bringing your outer circle to your inner circle. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people can be out the house, but how can you make them all gather under one room, under one net? And then on top of that, it's the action behind it. You know what I mean? So bringing in other artists, bringing in everybody. I really started Tracy's Son with K like months ago before it had actually came out. You know what I mean? But we all had situations. K had got shot, you know. Appreciate K for real. You know, she stuck through and got that shit together. And then also I had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, you know what I mean? So having that reality reflect, Tracy's Son was like, yo, I'm A West, but I also have to be grounded to know who I am as a person. Yeah. For sure.
No, it says a lot about you, like how you're saying like you brought you could bring your outer circle to your inner circle. It shows like that you're an authentic person, like to where it's like your outer crowd comes to your inner circle and they're like, it's the same energy because you're you all the time. So, you know, what's some challenges you had in the music industry so far with, you know, coming to support or coming to like where, you know, people do these lists and all that, like, where do you feel like does it bother you when they do that type of stuff, or when nobody's supporting you, like you feel like they should?
Sometimes I feel like those lists is motivation. Be like, you know, they haven't heard me yet, you know, or I ain't got the one yet. Yeah. And that's okay, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of talent in Nashville, and sometimes they can be subjective. You know, a lot of things in that is subjective, but at the same time, we have to be like, okay, let me step this up. Let me step to the plate. Just like, okay, Control the Ville won. Everybody seen my showcase and everything, but I didn't win. That's fine. But Control the Ville 2, now it's time because I done practiced. I done did the reps. I done did the repetition. You know what I mean? I done practiced on myself. Y'all don't see the times I'm practicing in the mirror in the shower or freaking running on a treadmill and trying to freaking, you know, grind and actually bring this stuff into fruition. Yeah. So I would say that's where like the growth has started. And also talking to your peers and stuff like that. Like this content, a lot of people don't get their content recorded. So when you get it recorded, are you witnessing this to reflect on yourself to be better? Bro, Knicks, when this man took me to see Nelly, Ashanti, freaking, you know, all these different artists, Ritz even, you gotta either watch it, you're a watcher, or you see it, you record it, and you study it, and then that becomes like your developing spirit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I take that as stepping stones, like, okay, this is where I am, and recognizing where you are. Because a lot of people, bro, they think stardom immediately. You an A+ mug. As rap, you're supposed to. But where are you deficient at? Right. You know what I mean? Where could you get better at to be?
Practicing your weaknesses. Yeah.
For real, man, and that's what it is.
Hard. So you was doing like game film.
Yeah. On the huddle. On the show. I'm like, yo, for real.
So, that's crazy. Yeah. So when we should talk about that run with the Nastyville series and everything that was going on. Because I feel like that played a big part with your development as well, as you just mentioned. Like, so how did that come about? Like the relationships you built, you motherfuckers was there every Thursday.
Man, you know, and I mentioned this dude so many times, man. But my guy Nix, bro, like showing up to the first one, you know, he's like, bro, I need my bros there. Yeah. So pulled up and seeing him and was like, okay, now I know where I am. Yo, give me a shot. They gave me a shot and it was like, yo, y'all's energy, that chemistry and everything, so much repetition on that. People be like, man, how y'all get up there all the time? I'm like, bro, just hit up this person, X, Y, and Z. But after that, it's the follow through. A lot of people don't follow through, fam. It's just like when people be like, yo, can I get a feature? Where's the follow through? Right. Are you coming with problems? Are you coming with solutions? Do you have more? Are you coming with more handouts than you coming with? Come on, I got you.
Like nothing bring to the table.
Yeah, it's nothing to offer. So when bro had said, yo, Wes, come up here, I didn't ask for nothing. And then that follow through, continuously showing up and just like, hey, whatever y'all need, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm here. And then that started my consistency on getting on that stage, having stage presence. And then they was like, yo, we need you to MC. I ain't never MC before. I'm like, oh shit, testing, 1, 2, what's up everybody? You know, and then that stage fright, you start conquering stuff. You start conquering the fears that you had through the repetition. You know what I mean? You don't think Michael Jordan, when you seen Space Jams, he was like, oh snap, I'm trying to dunk this ball in front of my dad.
Right.
You know he brick.
Yeah.
But at the same time, look at him now, fool.
Yeah.
He kept that consistency and, you know, greatness came from that.
That's right. So, I know you did say you were starting your OnlyFans. Is that something that's going on?
Hey,
OnlyFans. He said he had one.
Hey, OnlyFans never happened, fool. It's on the cover. Look, but at the same time, fool, I ain't got nothing for that, Chris. That's crazy.
I gotta say some dumb shit. So
but that's cool. You said some dumb shit the first time we did interview.
Yeah. Did I ask you if you eat ass?
No, yeah, it was some weird. I was like, no, nigga, what the
But
fuck?
you said you don't, right?
No, hell no. I don't
eat ass,
look, don't fuck with no dung ring.
Next level. Ain't you married?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're not married?
Single. No, single on when you put that shit in relationship. In relationship.
I'll cut this part out.
Let's not it.
Because I was about to say you should be eating ass.
No. Them been there before and not going down that road again.
I feel you. It's a dark hole. It's a dark hole to go down, bro. But so yeah, nah. So what's next for A West, man? We in 2025. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the energy is just like different. I feel like everybody here, like that, the fact they still standing in here type shit is like insane. So
I got a couple singles and projects that I'm putting out this year, you know, to carry me throughout the rest of the year. I got a lot of features with my guy MCD, Wiley, Greedy Money, Nix, Juice, 110, Rambo, K. You know, I got a lot of people who support me and saying, hey, I'm bringing them up, or, you know, we working together. Hell, I got a feature with you. You know what I mean?
Hey,
so my feature game about to go crazy for the next couple months. This is on a hush hush, but like I told you last year, man, Westworld is coming next, which is my album. Westworld is coming next, man. And I told you that you got the exclusive this time, and I'm telling you again. But my team told me, yo, we focusing on singles. Get that one, and then we hit them with the album.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a good way to go because everything's like short form, like content. Everybody's like attention span so short, but once you get them, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, once you get them, you put them in that long form content, and you got them hooked.
And that's the thing, man. When I did Tracy Son, I got a lot of songs that I feel like people slept on, but I know and Morning Star and stuff like that, like it gets shadowed, you know what I mean, to the whole project because some people ain't got time to listen to the whole project. Living Good is doing good because it's a single, you know what I mean? So now it's just developing in that single nature, like, okay, I got all these singles, now let's do the project.
Yeah, dope. So man, that's crazy. I'm like really excited to edit this video.
Me too, man.
Especially for that chest shot we had over there was crazy.
Man.
So a lot of big things happening. You performing at Control the Ville. You're gonna open the number 3 up.
Yep, number 3.
That's March 15th. I'm telling you right
you got
now.
it?
So,
yes, hey.
So it's at the same place.
Blessings, man.
So, but yeah, man.
That's blessings right there, man.
I never come prepared with questions.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing else for you, bro. I feel like, you know what it is? I feel like I know you so much more now that like it's easier for me to ask questions on people I don't know nothing about.
Because it's a conversation. Man, me and you, bro, like, I think it's that kindred spirit, but also your follow through, man. This man's work ethic is stupendous, bro. I want to give you your flowers while you're here, fam, for real. And a lot of people, we start things, we have the dream and stuff, bro. Just follow through. It's just like if you shot your shot, are you going to get your own rebound?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would really commend you on that, fam. And the things that we have bestowed upon us behind us, like my family, our friends, you know, our social circle, everybody need to check on each other because we just had shootings and stuff happening, bro. This is a lot of life that we have to live. And these is kids, man. And then it also starts with us. Because I went to Cane Ridge, I went to Antioch, you know what I mean? And I want to let the world know, like, yo, mental health is important. You know what I mean? Checking on your people. Some people don't even know when I'm about to check on them. I just call them like, yo, how you doing, fam? Like, forget the music, bro. This is real life. And there's a lot of stuff that we we don't see when the doors is closed.
Right.
When the curtains is closed and that camera go out, who's you at the end of the day. So I really commend you, fam. I see your work ethic. The one with the family and the kids. Hey, this man was a boulder, nigga.
It's about you, man. It's about you, man. Fuck.
I know, bro. I'm saying, I got you, bro. Hey, that shit was tight, man. But shout out to my guy Cruz, man. I give you your flowers, fam, for sure, man.
Love.
And we almost 2 years in, fam, and it's only gonna get stronger and better for sure.
No, that's a fact. It's a lot of money waiting. I think right now what's going on in Nashville, I feel like it's being overshadowed by people that don't get it, because I feel like a lot of good things are happening within Nashville.
Right.
And I feel like if everyone would just like put the ego aside.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I've worked with over 100 artists in Nashville.
Probably 200 at this point.
It's over 100.
Yeah, exactly.
To know that there's that many, like, good artists, though.
Yeah, for sure.
And the fact that nobody's really, like, collaborating. That's why I fuck with you and your team. Like, y'all connecting the pieces. So everything y'all doing, man, is crazy. I feel like, shout out Corey. He said he was gonna send me beats, but he never sent them. We ain't gonna talk about that.
We ain't gonna talk about that. But let's get back to that real life stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely.
That real life stuff on Tennessee as a whole, but also Nashville artists connecting, man. Like, bro, we gotta put all that pride aside. You know what I mean? We gotta cut all that stuff at the door, man. We all got common goal, fam, and that's to make it. But at the same time, I seen Greedy Money. He had posted. He was like, "Yo, I got 10 to 20K on whoever want to be the one, man. For real, you gotta look at these things like, bro, who is really gonna be the one? Even if you the 2 to 3, bro. Genre killed it. You know what I mean? Everybody feel like they the greatest. That's cool. But what is you gonna do when you got that time, fam?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do if it's your moment? What are you gonna do with it?
And that's my thing about Nashville too. Like, there was already a 1 and a 2. You
Yeah.
got Buck and Lito. There's already.
And then you got Jelly.
Yeah. So it's like there's no everybody that's trying to be, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be the one to put on for Nashville. It's like Nashville been put on. I just feel like it could have been, it's better things to lift other people up. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like right now is a perfect time because people are starting to get it.
Right.
Like yourself, like I said, like just working with a bunch of people.
For sure.
And the people that don't follow through, that's on them.
It's the follow through, fam. That's the only thing that's making this stuff fumble. Content, follow through, and get it together and do it again.
Yeah.
If you made $1 million, do it again. That's what my whole philosophy of this whole year is. Do it again, man. If you did that one time, you was that damn great, do it again. If you saying, if times 10, do it again, fam. If you saying that you that great and stand on it, bro, how many times did Bron or Kobe or all these people that we can reference did it and then did it again?
Right.
Do it again and show us that your consistency is up there. If you really saying what you're doing, do it again. Fam.
Right.
And that's what I want to tell Nashville artists. That's what I want to tell everybody in this world, fam. If you did it one time, do that shit again.
Yep, that's a fact.
Let's go.
And that's what, like, my thing for 2025 is kind of on the same trajectory. My thing is, like, nobody cares. Like, a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to do this, to get attention. But at the end of the day, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody really cares. So it's like, if you're doing this for other people's respect or whatever, they don't give a fuck.
No.
They don't care.
Because the thing is, you got to make people believe. You know what I mean? The belief, in the middle of belief is lie. But you ain't got a lot to kick it, fam. You just got to do you, and then others around you is going to believe, fam. They going to see you, and they going to be like, bro, you been doing this for about 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
10 years. You done put 10,000 hours to master your craft.
Yep.
I see you, and I believe in it. Now I want to do whatever I can to participate.
Yep.
That's how Lil Russell had built his team. That's how people build their teams. I see how you doing it.
Right.
Now go do it more.
And the people that can't see and that you obviously putting work in and can't see, they got to go.
And you believed in me, fam. Freaking 6 Square Academy, Click Tight Circle, my family. So it's like, if I'm telling this stuff to my people, bro, I want to show them that I will do this not only once, not only twice, not only thrice, but I'm going to continue to do this. So much so that when I'm in position, you better believe hey, we about to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Nah,
and
likewise, bro, because it's always good energy. Like, from the first day I met you, it was just respect. Like, you treated me like I was family. You ain't know shit about me. I could have, you know what I'm saying? But it's the energy that you felt shit.
For sure.
And, you know, it's reciprocated. So,
and I appreciate
always
that.
Love A West. Always bring it.
Come on, baby.
Bring the whole
That's my
family
brother,
out.
man. Hey, first live session, man.
Nah, it's a fact. It was pretty cool. I try not to look over there much.
Me too. All the niggas in my family, man. Hey, what we say, family? This that click type shit. Better get it right, bitch.
Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Cruise Control Radio, A West
A
in
West.
the building. Follow everywhere. Let them know where they can follow you, all that shit.
Man, follow me on social media, AYE.WEST_A West. You can go to my socials. You can find everything there. You can also follow Click Tight Circle. You can follow me on freaking Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, fam. Just get to it, man, and make sure you don't give up. And make sure you do that shit again if you really like that.
Do it again. Let's go. Bye.